Good day, everyone. We are here today to share to you our insight about human resource management. And now, let me share to you first my insight about human resource management. So, human resource management is a collective term for all the formal systems created in created to help in managing employees and other stakeholders within the company. Human resource management is tasked within the three main functions, namely the recruitment, the compensation of employees, and the last one is the designating work. Ideally, the role of an HRM is to find the best way to increase the productivity of an organization through its employees. Despite the ever-increasing rate of change in, in the corporate world, the HRM rule is not likely to change in a significant way. So what are the main functions of human resource management? So first, we have the employee recruitment. So the recruitment is a process of identifying the talent gaps of the company and finding the right people to fill the role. So we have a four stage in employee recruitment. First, we have the job analysis. Second is the sourcing. Third one is the screening and selection. And the last one is the selection of the right candidate. So the second main functions of a human resource management is the employee or orientation. So another core functions of human resource management is the employee orientation. So also known as onboarding. So in the process in the process of teaching new recruits necessarily skills, knowledge, and behaviors so that they can transition in a new company effectively. Also, employee orientation is a broad process conducting by an HR department. So, and it's done through in different methods, including there is the lectures, meeting, um, videos, mentoring, and team team building exercises. So the main objectives of the orientation is to provide new recruits and uh, adequate information regarding the company's targets, rules, policies, and activities. So the last main functions of human resource management is the employee development. So the employee development refers to all the efforts for improving the personnel, team, and organizational effectiveness. So the one aspects in human resource management or the human department tackles is the talent development. This involves aligning the employee's skills with the company's needs, and in addition to hiring, training, and orienting employees. So the HRM should also improve their career opportunity. So that will be all on what I've learned in human resource management. Thank you and God bless.
Good day, everyone. I am Eva Casido, and I am here to share you all my insight about our subject, which is BE 301 Human Resource Management. I just want to share my insight about what is human resource management. So, let me define you what is human, what is resource, and what is management. So, first, human. Human refers to the skilled workforce in an organization. So we as a human, we have our head for the knowledge, a heart for the emotion, and a hand for services or a hand to serve. So when we talk about resource or resources, it is unlimited availability or scarce. And lastly, when we say about management, it refers how to optimize and make best use of such limited or scarce resource so as to meet the organization goals and objectives. And for me, This is the importance of human in every organizations or in every management. Human resource management means managing every employee's concerns in an organizations or company. People working in the human resource management are responsible for ensuring that the organization's general goal, vision, and values are communicated and give a reason for employees to desire to work for them. These factors must inspire employees and make them feel motivated from time to time. Human resource improves the company's bottom line with its knowledge of how human capital affects organizational success. And lastly, from this subject, I learned what is the human actions, the acts of man, and the human acts. So when we say acts of man, it is the action done in circumstances, fear, and ignorance. Example, breathing, digestion, beating of the heart, and etc. So when we say about human acts, it is an act that is performed only by a human, meaning to say voluntariness and his or her willingness. Example, gambling, murder, cheating, dancing, singing, and etc.
Hey everyone, I am Narciso Anime, a third year student taking up a Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. In this video, I will elaborate what I have learned in the subject BA Human Resource Management. First is the difference between human resources and personnel management. Human resource is involved with the strategic employment of individuals and views employees as resources to the company, while the personnel management is involved with the relational aspect of the employees, what someone can do for the organization and employees as basic tools of company profit. Human is the most important element of the management. The human has a three parts: head, heart, hands. Head is the truth, heart is to love, and hands is to serve, according by Aristotle. Head is the knowledge, heart is the emotion, hands is to desire, according by Plato. Head is the wisdom, heart is the self-control, hands is for justice, according by Socrates. Human acts are action done intentionally, free, and deliberately of a person. These are actions that a man properly master, for he does them with full of knowledge and of his own will, and is fully responsible with the consequences of his own actions. There are three attributes of human acts: knowledge, freedom, voluntariness. Acts of human. Acts of man are instinctive, such as physiological in nature. These are actions done under the circumstances of ignorance, passion, fear, violence, and habits. Acts that are performed by man without being master of them through his intellect and will. Therefore, acts of man are involuntary actions. And that's all. Thank you.
So hi, my name is Recordero Abueva, third year college. So this is my understanding about human resources. Okay, human resources is the set of people who make up the workforce of an organization, business sector, industry, or economy. A narrow concept is a human capital, the knowledge and skills which the individual command. Similar terms include manpower, labor, personnel, associate, or simply people. Human resources is the division of a business that is changed with finding, recruiting, screening, and training job applicants. It also administers employee benefits program. Human resources plays a key role in helping companies deal with a fast-changing business environment and a greater demand for equality employees in the 21st century. So that's all. Thank you.
This is Lizelle A. Baulenso. Human resource management. Human resource management may be defined as a set of policies, practices, and programs designed to maximize both personal and organizational goals. It is a process by which the people and organizations are bound together in such a way that both of them are able to achieve their objective. And primary objective of HRM is to ensure a satisfactory accomplishment of the objective of an organization and of its employees, while framing the HR objectives of the organizations. Care is taken to consider the interests and needs of employees, and for employee goals, this is done by integrating the employee interest and the management interest with a view to achieve the objectives of the entire organizations. But according to Institute of Personnel Management is an integral but distinctive part of management concerned with people at work, their relationships with the enterprise. It seeks to bring together into an effective organization the men and women who staff the enterprise, enabling each to make his or her best contribute to its success. Both as a member of a working group as an individual, it seeks to provide relationships within the enterprise that are conducive both of effective work and human satisfaction. So this definition reveals that human resource management is that aspect of management which deals with the planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the personnel functions of an enterprise. The purpose of this function is to assess and the achievement of basic organizational, individual, and social goals. So according to FLIPO, human resource management is the planning, organizing, directing, and controlling of the procurement, development, compensation, integration, maintenance, and reproduction of human resource to the end that individual, organizational, and societal objectives are accomplished.
Hi, I am Jean Rose Alinabo, 24 years old, a third-year student taking the course of Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. So when we talk about a human resource management, let us define first what is HRM. So it is a set of policies, practices, and programs and designed to maximize both personal and organizational. It is a process by which of people and organization are bound together in such a way that both of them are able to achieve their objectives. So the definition reveals that human resource management is that aspect of management which deals with the planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the personnel function of enterprise. The purpose of this function is to assist in the achievement of basic organizational, individual, and societal goals. There have been so many things that I have learned in this class about how HM works. Since the start of class, I have came to realize just how important it is. So we find that what is human in HRM means to search the truth, to serve, to feel, and to love. I've learned that every philosopher have their own perceptions about it. So like for example, Socrates says knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom, and also Plato says that a good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. So it was very happy to learn about in this subject, like in the first activity given to us to find our own table of contents, such as very challenging for us. Everything we learned from the subject was very helpful. So when you undergo a management course, one of the core functional areas for you is to identify is that human resource management not only helps you to work on the theory, but also enables you to discover your own style of managing people.